that I am super excited to have in here. We have Linda Parkinson, who is of the Humboldt Wildlife Care Center, and she has Al, who is a great horned owl with her. And then also Rachel Sowards Thompson is an interpretive specialist at King Range National Conservation Area. Now, you all over at the conservation area, you have a lot of educational programs there?
Yeah, we do. So the Birds of Prey presentation tomorrow. Let's let the star of the show
She
talk.
likes to interrupt.
She wants to talk about it.
About the educational program.
Yeah. So we do a lot of K through 12th grade in-class and field trip programs, but we also do a lot of programs for the general public and families at large. We do hikes usually during the summer and lectures during the winter time. And this is all in partnership with Lost Coast Interpretive Association. So we've been doing this probably since 2007. And we had Birds of Prey, Humboldt Wildlife Care Center, come down to Garberville about 5 years ago and thought it was time to bring them back.
Yeah, definitely. What other sort of educational, like of the presentations do you have besides the Birds of Prey?
So coming up after this one, we are going to do a nighttime photography workshop. It's going to be in the King Range on a Friday, June 3rd, and Bob Wick, he's the wilderness specialist and photographer for the Bureau of Land Management. There's the highly protected lands within the agency are part of the National Conservation Lands, and so Bob has this awesome job where not only does he, protect wilderness, but he gets to go to all these special landscapes and take photos. And so he's going to come back to the King Range and give people, little tips on how to do, landscape, nature photography, and at night. So that will be really fun. And then we're also going to partner with Pacific Outfitters in July 23rd. That's a Saturday. We're going to do kayaking of the Lost Coast. And
That's cool.
Yeah, we did this like 2 years ago. Had a huge turnout. It's super easy with them. You just have to go and register on their website. And we launch in Shelter Cove, and we head south. And it's just an amazing way to see the Lost Coast. Most people never get to see it from the ocean.
Do you need to be an experienced kayaker?
No. Most of the people who came were beginners. There were a couple people that brought their own boats, but Pacific Outfitters, they took care of most of the people that showed up.
And so they'll provide boats for you.
So there is a fee associated with that one. And so you just register and pay for that all online in advance. So we'll have a link that we'll send out, and people can just go to Pacific Outfitters and register for that one. And that one was so popular last time that it, booked up pretty quick. So I'm assuming that'll happen again this time.
And what sort of hikes do you do? What do you cover on the hikes?
So we do a variety of hikes. We've done everything from like geology along Black Sands Beach. We've gone up to King Peak. And every year we've done a full moon hike from King Peak. Cool. It's really cool because we do it on a full moon, and we get up there and we can see the sun setting over the ocean and the moon rising. And it's spectacular. From King Peak, it's the highest point in the King Range. It's a wonderful 360 view. You can see the mountains to the east, and the Pacific Ocean looks just vast and beautiful. So we usually do that, and then we'll do plant hikes, we'll do bird hikes, migratory birds, birds that fly all the way down to Costa Rica and come back, and
that's so cool. How long have you been doing the hikes?
We've been doing it since, the King Range has always done some kind of interpretive programs, but consistently with structured programs since 2007.
Where do people go to find out about
You can go to the BLM.gov's website and just look for King Range National Conservation Area, or just Google King Range or Lost Coast.
And it'll all be listed?
Yeah, and so then we have a section with schedule, and you can look at that. The other place you can go is our partner, Lost Coast Interpretive Association. Their website is lostcoast.org, and so they post, what we're doing as well.
Oh, that's wonderful. Awesome. And this Birds of presentation, which is going on tomorrow at 3 p.m., over at the Redwood Playhouse, which is 286 Sprowl Creek Road in Garberville. It's like only $1 to $10 donation?
It's basically free. We're asking for a suggested donation, but it's open to anyone. You don't have to pay, but any kind of support for our education programs would be helpful.
And all that money is going to the Lost Coast Interpretive.
Yeah, it's education programs. That's what that money goes towards. Yeah, so tomorrow, Sprowl Creek, the road there, if you take this, if you're coming from the north and you take the second Garberville exit, and right as you exit, the school is just right in front of you to the right there. It's right next to the on-off ramp.
So it's really easy to find.
Yeah, well, I say school, Redwood Playhouse. It used to be Sprowl Creek School. Gotta, switch that around. It used to be Sprowl Creek School, and College of the Redwoods bought it. And so it's this great facility for events.
Do you always have your presentations there?
No, this is actually our first time using that venue. In the past, we have either done it at our office in Whitethorn, or for years we did it at the Healy Senior Center in Redwood.
Okay, sweet, awesome. And people can just show up, they don't have to RSVP?
Nope, you don't need to RSVP. If people do want more information, they can call our office today at, it's 986-5400.
Okay,
And
sweet.
so, people want a little bit more details about, what's going on. It is open to all ages. Last time we did this, half the audience were children. The kids love it. The big kids love it. So it's a great thing for the whole family to actually come to.
Well, that's awesome. Yeah, and of course everybody loves it, and everybody loves animals, like especially Al, which is awesome. Linda, do you want to discuss some of the program and what it will entail?
Well, we're going to bring all 5 of our education birds. We have non-releasable birds of prey. We have Al, the great horned owl. Let's see if I can get her to introduce herself.